We've only had a couple of people, I think, on the show that's ever been able to really cross service and go to some kind of academy or school or whatever. And it's always cool to hear the stories, and especially from the guys that did it, like say with the Navy, where you're learning something completely different. You know, Marine Corps is close enough to the Army, but when you start talking something like Navy, you know, Air Force used to be part of the Army, but, you know, at any rate.
So my officer basic course was the last time I went to a major Army school. I went to like scout platoon leader course for a couple of weeks, but like the professional military education, the last time I went to Army was as a lieutenant. I did the amphibious warfare school as a captain. Then I went to Newport with the Navy as a major.
Wow.
And then my war college, I did a fellowship at the Hoover Institution at Stanford.
Dang.
So like that's why I mentioned that before, because when a lot of guys were, it's not that they weren't qualified to go do some of these other things. They were fine doing the Army thing. And I had no problem with it, but I was like, I'm going to try to do something new. So I always tried to seek out new opportunities or something that was different. And, you know, different people had opinions about that. You know, the line I got a lot was, well, you don't get an opportunity to network with your peers. And I don't know. I didn't.
It's always the naysayers. It's whenever you leave, whatever they think the path, your glide path. Hey,
right.
If you don't need 18 months of this, and then you do your time here, and you got to be this, and you got. Anytime you stray from that, you always have people like, you're never going to get picked up for promotion.
Right. Because you're doing it different than the way they did it.
Yeah.
And they were successful, but there's more than one path.